Hi guys, welcome back to the Tye-Dyed Iguana. I'm Eric, and today we're going to show you how to set up a sponge filter. Main parts that you're really going to need: sponge filter, air pump, airline tubing, a check valve, and then obviously a tank full of water. First off, this is a sponge filter. So the way a sponge filter works is you put air into it. That air then goes out the bottom through these little tiny holes. It then comes back up through the top. And when that air is rushing through the top, it sucks water in through the sides. And that air or water then gets filtered out through the sponge, which once it's actually all set up and cycled is full of beneficial bacteria. It's going to help break down the ammonia and nitrite. And then you usually remove your nitrates by water changes. So we'll kind of get all of this out and together so you guys can see really what we're doing. We're just using a small air pump for this one. We're only going to be running one thing. All right. So first thing that we're going to do, you kind of take off that main tube on the top, run your hose in through it, and then you will run that and hook it directly inside the sponge filter. Then we just slide that back down, lock it into place. Next, what we do is we'll actually take the other end of the airline tube and put it directly into the air pump. Now, if your air pump is above the water level of your tank, which most people it's not, that's fine the way it is. Now, if you end up running your air pump below the tank, like in a tank or in the cabinet, anything like that, the next thing that you'll need to do is actually cut the airline, and you will install your check valve. Now, the check valve is a little valve that prevents any water from actually coming back into your pump in the event of a power outage. Now, you always want to make sure that this is ran properly. In this instance, the air is actually traveling this way, and it pushes down that little needle to actually open it up so it keeps air flowing through. But if water were to come back down the tube, it pushes that needle closed and no water comes in to damage your pump. So you just put that directly in line like that. And that's pretty well it on the setup. Now, maintenance-wise on this pump, what you will do, or not on the pump, but on the filter, whenever you're doing your water change, take some of the water, put it into a bucket, and then you'll actually take the sponge out, and you'll just put this sponge in your bucket. Never rinse the sponge with tap water. It will kill all the beneficial bacteria. But if it's getting clogged up with debris, you'll take this, just put it down into your bucket of fish water, and just keep squeezing it, and pump it until it kind of makes the clear water come back out and gets all that gunk out. And you can just put it back in and then reconnect. The other thing, especially in our area, that I've noticed is on the bottom of the pump, the little circle ring around the outside tends to get clogged up with a lot of calcium buildup. And I'll go through with either a small paper clip or a toothbrush and scrub that out and make it clean again. But otherwise, that's really the only part that ever has to be cleaned. Otherwise, these pumps, pretty well, you just put them in. There's nothing really to replace, no carbon cartridges, anything like that, and they're good to go. So, come back, check us out for some other videos on other filters and fun stuff.